Bah du coup, let's go, hein. Donc on a plus d'essence. On a plus d'essence, il faut qu'on marche, mais... Ah, c'est pas le passage entre les deux montagnes? Eh, mais c'était pas la porte à côté, ensuite, les bases, là. Faudrait espérer que dans une base, on trouve une voiture.
This is really state-of-the-art technology. It weighs a ton.
Come on, you can do it.
I know.
It's just what I could cobble together with a meager budget.
I just wanted to make sure that if I was carrying the kitchen sink, it was a scientifically useful kitchen sink. I've been meaning to tell you,
Ah bah oui, oui.
Molly just before we left.
I hadn't heard anything since she was arrested.
Me neither until now.
D'accord, est-ce qu'elle va bien?
Awful, as you'd expect. Arrested and questioned like that for so long. She sounded a bit shaken. Didn't sound like her at all.
So is she still under arrest?
Well, that's what she was calling about. She was being released without charge.
Oh, well that's a relief.
Well, it's better than her still being locked up, that's for certain, but something was a little off about it.
You
What?
suspect something's going on? Foul play?
Something must be going on. But I can't put my finger on it. She wasn't being very clear. She wasn't sure if she wants to come back to college. I don't know when I'll see her again.
Sounds like it's really affected her.
Ah, peut-être qu'elle a pas le droit, hein.
I hope it doesn't ruin things. Her academic career, everything, you know? So many people think that where there's smoke, there's fire. It's bloody unfair.
You don't know she's not coming back.
No, but I know there are people who'd much rather
Ouais,
she
ouais,
didn't.
bah oui, oui. Je pense que c'est mal barré pour sa carrière, hein.
I wouldn't like to be in her shoes, that's for sure.
This Cold War suddenly feels a bit real, doesn't it?
Ah, une fois que t'as quelqu'un de ton entourage, ouais, qui est concerné, c'est sûr que c'est moins que dans les journaux et irréel, quoi. Ah, ils avaient installé un petit ballon météo et tout.
Hello?
Hello? Shall I send it up?
Oui.
On the count of 3. 1.
Too late.
J'aime bien. Ah ouais, elle a pas du tout attendu, quoi.
I'll never tire of doing that. Taken all your readings? I've just completed mine for the day.
Oh, that was quick.
Oh, well, you know me. Ready for the walk back?
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Absolutely. Although, there's something I want you to see first.
D'accord.
Sounds intriguing.
Follow me, you'll see.
Ok.
Fancy we climb?
You can make it up there.
I can. Can you? Come on. Together we can make it to the top.
Ah oui, ils veulent aller au sommet. Ah oui. Bah, on va tester, hein. Écoute, hein, de toute façon, on n'a pas trop le choix.
Here, put one hand here, it'll help you up. Oh, if I can do this as a girl, I can do it again now.
Ouais, faut oublier pas, quand t'étais
Your
enfant,
parents allowed
c'est
you
pas
to
pareil.
climb this.
They didn't know. My brother took me.
Let's go. Après, s'il y a une petite route pour aller au sommet, ça va?
Peter, I've been wanting to talk to you about them.
Are they consistent with what they've been reporting in South America?
They're not as high, but they're high. Oh, your equations still work. It doesn't disprove the model. We can still plot the paths of the air currents. But still, something's not
Peut-être
right.
des radiations dans l'air, un truc, non? Après, à l'époque, il y avait beaucoup d'usines, il y avait les fabrications de bombes, etc. Parce qu'il n'y avait pas des essais, et du coup, ça faisait des radiations dans l'air, je sais pas. Il y a un aigle.
Shh, keep down.
Oh, what is it?
The white-tailed eagle.
Ah, un
Haven't
pigargue
seen
à
it
queue
in
blanche,
years.
j'ai rien dit.
Amazing thing.
Pas assez précise.
Caught something. This is special. I thought they were extinct, poisoned by pesticides.
She's come out just for us.
A new life, eh?
Bah bisous. Bisous l'oiseau.
Oh,
Wonder if we'll see anything like that again. Wonder where it came from.
it makes me think, where did it come from? I mean, the extra radiation.
C'est
Where
ça.
did that come from?
Bah moi je pense que c'est les essais. Hein.
Are you sure it's not a quirk of all this new equipment?
Elle me répond pas, non? C'est une vraie question. Enfin, dans l'absolu, la question n'est pas méchante. Micheline?
All the instruments can't
Ah.
be giving inflated readings. Oh, come on, take my hand. There you go. Right.
Right. Let's try and work it out.
All right, so what do we know? We know the readings are at their highest down in the southern hemisphere.
And not as
Yeah.
high here, up north.
Right.
It's being diluted somehow, is my
C'est
thinking.
ça, ça se dilue au fur et
Mixed
à
in by
mesure.
all the currents.
That would make sense.
Well, it's heading from the south up to the north.
Yes.
D'accord. Tu t'enfonces un peu dans la terre, Micheline, là. Là, c'est dangereux. J'ai très peur de ce que tu fais. Des petits problèmes de... ou d'angle ou de texture. Ouais, plutôt de texture.
Your model of the air currents. That would prove that's what's happening, that there's this general movement north.
I think we need to find out where this
Bah ouais.
radiation came from in the first place.
We've been running the model forwards all this time, but
L'Amérique du Sud.
our starting point has always been South America.
I could look again at the model, perhaps.
Run it differently, you mean?
Run it backwards. See where these air
Ah ouais?
currents originate.
The radiation has to be coming from somewhere.
Somewhere further south.
South of the Antarctic Circle, maybe? I don't know.
D'où le fait qu'il soit allé là-bas, alors,
Whatever this
potentiellement.
is, people are going to want to hear about it.
I hope so.
I think we might be onto something.
Ouais, mais... déjà, sans ce contexte-là, ça peut être compliqué, mais alors avec le contexte, est-ce que ça va pas mal tourner? Parce que selon... Pour moi, l'info qu'ils ont, ça doit être un truc qui doit pas être dit.
Bigger
Donc,
than clouds! Although I know you can't believe such a thing.
Ah, I might, given the chance.
It might be what this paper's meant to be about.
Ah, c'est très beau. Hein. Par contre, la redescente... bon, après, bon, c'est juste redescendre, mais... chemin du retour, fatigue. C'est super beau.
Hey, hold on.
Just want to get a bit higher. I know it's
Waouh.
hot.
Ah oui, toi, t'es très très motivé. Oh purée. Faut avoir la forme, hein.
It's windy up here. Are you cold?
Et on revient bien sûr là. Je vois la base là-bas.
The very idea.
Alors j'espère qu'il devient pas fou et juste que ça l'aide un petit peu à... justement à pas perdre la tête. Ah, c'est très beau. Hein.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Oui.
Oh, it's a beautiful view. Huh. It would be a beautiful thing.
It would be. If you wanted to do it. It would change the whole focus of the paper. You might be needing some help.
Would you like to help me with it?
Writing it? Well, of course. It could be that beautiful subject I was talking about.
Oh, so now it's yours, is it?
Of course not. It could be ours, though. This beautiful thing. If you wanted it to be.
Et oui. Quoi? Pourquoi on répond logique?
Come here.
J'ai pas envie de répondre logique, moi. Ah. Et le bisou.
I knew it wouldn't last.
What?
The rain.
Oh,
Think we could make it to those trees down there?
if we run.
Here it comes.
Let's go.
If it hits us, you could take my jacket.
Promise me that?
Promise
oui.
you that.
Let's go then.
Promis. Ah, ça se trouve, si j'avais choisi un moment un truc et j'avais pas promis, elle m'aurait dit une autre phrase.
This isn't the way back, is it?
I know another way around. Don't worry. We'll get less wet.
D'accord, je te fais confiance.
It's exciting, isn't it?
Yes, but slow down.
I mean the new idea, the paper.
Yes. Yes, it's great. It's great.
Ah, elle court beaucoup trop. Hein.
Finally.
On peut pas marcher? On s'en fout de la pluie là, c'est pas grave. Hein. Ah oui, ça va retransitionner avec ce qu'il vit maintenant, parce que là on la voit plus, donc on la voit plus, il est épuisé. Je sens qu'il va arriver dans la base, une des bases encore, dans la montagne. Ou pas. Hein. Ah, il y a une ancienne... ancienne genre fête foraine. Ah ok, wow. What? Attends, c'est un mélange entre le passé et là ou... Il y a des mannequins sur le manège? Ok, ok.
It's so much better at night, don't you think?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Mélange de souvenirs.
I saw them setting up this afternoon. It was all chaos and scaffolding, but now it's more... Oh, I don't know. Exciting, I suppose. Not just all that. This.
This.
You realize this is a big occasion, don't you? It's the first time you've taken me out, Dr.
Ah oui.
Hamilton.
No.
At night, in public. Not working, not hiding a wee anywhere.
C'est vrai.
We're out courting.
Cuddly toy?
Oh, you know me so well. Go on then, boys and their toys.
Watch
On va y
this.
arriver, let's go.
Good grief, what are you doing?
As you said, courting.
Are you now?
10 shots, sir. There you go. Knock down all the cans, the bear's yours. Or more likely yours.
Si je dois faire, si c'est moi qui dois faire, c'est chaud.
Not many men can do what I'm about to do.
And you have good aim, do you, my knight in shining armor?
Ah non, ne me demande pas de viser, je t'en supplie.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I always thought I'd be good in the army.
If only books hadn't gotten in the way. Go on then, prove yourself, army man.
Ah oui, oula.
Well now, maybe I had you all wrong.
Oui, faut changer. Bouger. Oula, attends. Ouais, c'est dur, eh.
You really don't need to prove anything.
Ouais, mais si je peux y arriver quand même, là, c'est, tu vois, c'est un défi, c'est normal.
That's it, my lad. Only another 5 of them.
Oh, le père, le père, le père. Le père, ça va toujours de plus en plus mal.
We'll make a soldier of you yet, Pete, my boy.
Oh là là. Ah, tu sais tirer, c'est bien, hein. T'es un homme, tu sais tirer avec un fusil, super.
Now what's he up to, cheeky little bugger, spoiling our game? Go on, see if you can get him. Ah, you missed him.
Mais je vais pas tirer sur un oiseau, en fait.
That's enough, I think.
Mais toi, t'as
What's the
craqué, en
matter,
fait.
Peter?
I'm fine.
Bon, y a peut-être un succès, mais fuck.
Clara?
Très étrange. Après, je me dis, est-ce qu'il a essayé de manger ou de boire? Parce qu'il restait un peu de nourriture et un peu de boisson, je pense, quand il est passé dans les bases. S'il a pas fait ça, oui, je comprends que entre la fatigue, la faim, la soif, ça commence à être compliqué, hein. Oh là! Est-ce qu'on est de retour dans la neige? Ouais. Ça va, c'est pas inquiétant du tout comme base.
Radiation. My God, what's going on here?
Waouh! Bah c'est peut-être de là que viennent les radiations dans les données là qu'ils observent, hein. Ouais, ça me paraît... ouais. Ok, hein. Je peux pas rentrer? Oui, non mais non, c'est très con. Non mais... J'ai aucun équipement et tout, tu sais. Moi, je peux pas rentrer? J'ai envie de mourir prématurément. Quelle belle idée. Waouh, 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 waouh. Ok. La mise en scène est géniale. Parce qu'on l'a pas vu rentrer, du coup on le voit juste sortir du camp, c'est génial. C'est trop bien fait. va essayer d'aller quelque part, non? Parce que, bon... On va aller à gauche et à droite. Ah, je crois qu'on peut... Non, on peut pas monter, là. Ah non, je peux même pas y aller? Et là-bas? Pas sûr, hein. Ah non, je pense qu'il y a une porte là-bas. Je pense que ça va être ça. Elle est en gare, je pense qu'on les laisse tranquilles. CC... CP. Okay. Ah bah c'est ouvert. Où ça pue, ça? Faut rentrer dedans, là, monsieur, par contre. Bah on va rappeler notre pote. On va rappeler notre pote. Je sais pas ce que ça va donner.
Floyd! Floyd, are you there?
Bah pas trop, hein. Ah ouais.
Floyd, I'm sorry.
C'est pas beaucoup de bonnes nouvelles, hein.
There was barely any fuel. I've walked all this way.
You all right, Peter? Where are you?
I'm alive. I'm just very cold. I don't know what this place is. It wasn't on the map. Another base. Lots of big machines.
Another base? Are there any people there?
Oh, il y a une petite barque. Oh, je suis sûre, on va prendre la barque, là.
There were.
Ah non, non, mais il est en train de devenir fou. Faut manger, Jean-Michel. Hein. Faut boire, surtout.
Clara was there.
What the hell?
Ouais, si, bah si.
Are you keeping it together?
Yeah, no, there was no one. Just a mine, a radioactive symbol.
A mine? God, where the hell are we?
Il y a une barque.
Can you see anything else?
Voilà, il y a le
I
navire.
could see the ship at last. Mountains, bay, ship, like we said.
You can see it? You can see the Norwegian?
Bah, j'espère il est norvégien, ouais.
I could see it on the far side of the water. And there's a boat, a small boat on this side.
Okay, so that's something. Do you think you can use it to get across?
Ça se tente.
Oh God, not rowing. No,
Ah, mais je
I
devrais utiliser
can't
des
get in a
réponses
boat, not
logiques
now.
avec lui, parce que ça sert à rien d'être en mode de se plaindre, en fait. On va le faire, dans tous les cas. On va le faire, on va le faire.
We're not gonna
Voilà.
die out here. You
Compte
can
sur moi.
count on me.
Peter, please listen to me. You know where you are now. This is the last push. You've made it this far. I know you can do it.
Ouais. On y croit, on est fort.
Hello?
Oui, je te réponds.
I'm here. I can do it. I just need to warm up.
Me réchauffer, ouais.
No. If you hang around, we've got a problem, mate.
Oh non.
There's a storm coming your way. I know because I'm in the thick of it now. You don't want to get caught out on the water when the river hits. Look, I know you're tired, Peter.
Il faut que je boive.
If you don't get
Je
moving
pense.
now, you'll never cross the water. Who knows when the storm will clear? You've got to leave now.
C'est tant d'axes.
It's all I've got, Floyd. You know that. I'm giving it everything.
You have to. Please, Peter. I don't want to die here.
Après, les gars, ça fait juste un jour. Hein. Alors, ok, il fait froid, mais ça fait un jour. Ça fait pas non plus une semaine.
All right. Are you ready?
Peut-être tu peux boire la neige en plus. Moi, ça peut le
Yes.
faire.
Yes,
Je sais pas.
I'm
Oui,
ready.
si, ça peut un peu hydrater.
Go. Get out of there. Come on.
Bon. Allez, Peter, on compte sur toi. Box and bounce.
Good to see you at last.
Ah non,
You look well.
We were just talking about you, old chap.
Here,
on va pas chasser.
you got the first round in.
J'espère que c'est une auberge.
Celebrate.
Heard the paper's going shockingly well at last.
Ouais, je sais.
No need to be too shocked.
John, your eminent professor, mentioned it. Gather you showed him an early copy.
Word spreads when something's good, that's all.
Never seen the man so delighted. So, I propose a toast.
Quelle bande de maquerelles,
Peter.
vraiment.
To Peter.
Stop it.
I'll take the compliment, will you, Peter?
Ouais, avec eux, je vais être très... pas carré, mais très rectangle. Ils m'énervent, donc je vais mal leur parler. Ça y est, voilà, ça c'est pour faire un sous-entendu.
It's an inspiring place. Yes.
Pour dire que je me suis tapé la meuf, là. En mode. Voilà, regarde-moi ça, là. Petites allusions de merde, là.
Someone's been spreading rumors, have they?
My hands are clean. I just mentioned Clara.
That was it. Clara, good man, Peter. Like I said, inspiration.
Sorry, shouldn't I have said anything?
Of
Pardon.
course not. It's not a secret.
Tais-toi.
She's been helping.
Helping? Well, bit of note-taking here and there, filing.
That kind of thing. A lot of writing, too.
Oh, I thought it was more, assisting than writing.
Ferme-la.
No, she's done a lot on it now. Changed the focus of it a little, too.
Oh, I see. So wouldn't that make it a joint paper?
Sam, I think we all know that Peter is the real professor in waiting here. I think he knows better than anyone how much.
Oh là là, j'ai envie de te pousser dans l'eau, toi, en fait. Tu me casses les couilles.
Of course.
And he's well aware his chances of promotion would be considerably lower if he'd only done.
Je vais pas répondre en carré parce que ça marche pas.
Collaboration.
J'ai envie de l'envoyer chier.
Oh. No, I didn't know that.
Fine.
Arrêtez d'être mes amis, arrêtez de me parler, en fait.
Collaboration isn't a bad thing.
No, I agree.
Unless, of course, you're that girl Molly, collaborating with the communists.
I think the word you're looking for is collusion.
Well, didn't work out too well for her either way.
What?
Really, I'd have happily colluded with her.
Joe.
Ah, you're right. Too complicated. I prefer things with fewer strings attached.
Oui, en même temps, qui veut s'attacher à toi?
Watching through the curtains, that would really put me off.
She did make herself rather visible.
Non, faut pas que j'en parle comme ça.
Well, she
C'est
hasn't come
horrible.
back for the start of term yet, apparently. Beyond that, who knows? A vanishing lecturer.
Someone must know something.
You're not worried, are you? You've got no secrets to hide?
Mais pas du tout, en fait.
I just think she was unfairly singled out.
It's all water under the bridge. New term, things will have settled down. Fresh start and all that.
My thoughts exactly. New term, new students. Speaking of which, what do you think of those two over there?
Ah, vas-y.
Them? Very
Ah,
nice.
tais-toi, tais-toi.
Joe, don't.
Hold this, will you?
Are you leaving us?
Moi, je me...
Possessive, Peter? What are you, the wife?
N'est pas ma
Like
femme.
you said, Sam.
Bah, encore heureux.
Fresh start. I meant
Oh,
what I
purée.
said. Hearty congratulations on the paper. You always had that passion, much more than the rest
Mais
of
toi,
us.
t'as la passion du zizi, on a bien compris, en fait.
And this sounds like that old conundrum, women or work. Just don't forget your years of struggle. Don't miss this opportunity now. Wouldn't want you missing out on what you deserve.
Ta gueule. Vraiment, ferme ta gueule.
Thank you.
Right. I'm off to get what I deserve. Don't wait up, chaps.
Je vais aller chercher ce que je mérite.
Absolutely shocking.
He keeps doing that, doesn't he?
How does he keep doing it and getting away with it?
Bah, comme beaucoup de connards, quoi. Le charisme et le fait que les gens n'osent rien dire. Genre, oh bah, il est comme ça. Ah bah, super. C'est pas une excuse. C'est pas une raison, c'est pas une excuse. Ah, et on revient dans le passé.
Come on, Pete,
Yes.
pay attention, head in the bloody clouds again. That's your problem. Pick up
C'est
the
notre
oars and row
père,
like I
ça.
told you.
Ah, c'est notre père, ouais. Pour nous parler comme ça me paraît assez évident.
Faster than that, son.
Oh là là.
Come on, keep them both in time.
Doing my best.
Possible d'avoir des gens qui nous parlent bien ou pas? On repart dans les jeux où les gens nous parlent mal, c'est génial. Ça m'avait pas manqué.
Keep your weight in the middle, too. You don't want to tip us in. What a wonderful start of the holiday that would be.
Putain, je vais renverser exprès, tu me saoules.
No, this is a test of your listening, son, and trying to work things out for yourself.
C'est vrai que c'est très capital de savoir ramer
Learn if I did everything for you, eh?
et conduire une barque.
I didn't mean do it all, just take an oar maybe.
Well, say I did, and you could only work one oar. Then where would we be? We'd be going round in circles. Oh, now look, there's a strong current coming up.
Moi, des fois, je suis pas synchro. Je pense que je sais pas si j'arriverai à faire ça. Hein.
Now remember what I taught you, and this won't be a problem.
C'est rien.
Keep her straight and true. Strong arms. I said strong. No, 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 no.
Ah, si on peut chavirer, je le fais parce que je ne l'aime
That
pas.
side, harder on the port side. Help! Jesus, Pete, that one.
Là, il est infernal, quoi. Ah ouais, par contre, là, on n'est pas bien. Là, on est très, 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 très mal, quand même.
Oh, come on, give it here.
Ah
Give
ouais,
it
le
here. Look, you get back
courant.
there, I'll do it.
Mais après, il faut se rendre compte aussi que toi, tu es un adulte et que là, c'est un enfant. Donc, il a moins de force que toi. C'est automatique
I
aussi.
knew you weren't made for this.
Maybe you're right.
Non, non. Si des gens vous parlent comme ça, dites-leur d'aller se faire enculer, en fait. Hein, vraiment. Hein.
Come on. Prove you can go the rest of the way. Current's not as strong now. Here you go.
Non. J'aurais dit non, moi, en fait. Voilà. Ah, déjà que c'est pas facile d'avoir confiance en soi. Si en plus c'est pour qu'il y ait des gens à côté qui vous disent des trucs comme ça, on va y les chier.
Whatever you do in life,
Attention.
can't expect anyone to do things for you. My experience.
Il a pas hyper tort, mais tu peux demander de l'aide quand même. Et puis tu n'es pas censé savoir tout
I
faire.
won't always be here to help.
Heureusement. Je serai pas toujours là pour t'aider.
There'll come a
Heureusement.
time when you've got to prove you can do something by yourself.
Ouais, c'est super, ça fait plaisir. Magnifique souvenir. On adore.
Ahoy! Good row, Captain Hamilton.
Oh, get me away from this thing. It looks calm out there, but it's rougher than you think.
Oh, it does look nice and calm, you're right.
It's the current. Can't you see it?
It's very nasty ripples. It's practically a storm surge.
Elle, faut toujours le barrer gentiment. Hein.
I think if the wind had been in another direction.
Oh, come here.
On s'en fout, t'es arrivé.
You know me all by now. Come on, let's walk.
All right. Thank you.
Ne fais pas comme ton père.
Well, I've got used to being this relaxed. What's it going to be like getting back to college, having to smarten ourselves up? I really like you like this. It's nice. Remember when we met on that train and you were so self-conscious about your shoes?
Oh, I remember. Seems silly now, eh? You were wearing that lovely sweater you got on now, weren't you?
Alors, elle porte tout le temps le même pull.
Well, I only bought it recently.
C'est pas grave,
It's a
c'est le
new
même modèle,
colour
hein?
for me.
My mistake. My memory must be playing tricks on me.
Oh, strange. So, do you want the good news?
Absolutely.
While you're out, I checked with the hotel and they said we could stay another night. And I thought, why not? Extend this holiday as long as we can. Extend the celebration.
Celebration?
Oh, you know, the summer of work. The fact that it's practically all done now. And perhaps we could celebrate us too.
Ah bah oui, oui, si, moi je suis partant, moi. Il est où ma souris?
Us? Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Mr. Absolutely Hamilton.
Oh, stop it. I don't say it like that.
You do, and that's fine.
Ready to go home soon?
Not in the slightest. Oh, so
C'est-à-dire que si elle a réservé une nuit de plus, c'est qu'elle l'est pas trop.
oh, look at these houses. Oh, if I had found someone I could row with, perhaps I could be living here.
Hey, I can row.
Well, that's good, because I think I might be in love.
Ah, aussi.
Oh? Me too.
Well, those
Ouais.
two houses up on the cliff, look. Oh, which one should we have, the red or the blue?
It's tricky. Why not both?
Oh, go on, pick one.
Okay.
Ah, la bleue.
My choice
Logique.
exactly.
Et c'est un choix important, ça. Ok.
Almost like I knew what you were gonna say.
Well, either house looks big enough for me. Maybe more than me one day.
Ah. Un chien.
A dog?
Why not?
Voilà.
A little
Non.
someone else to play with it, perhaps?
Pas du tout. Moi, j'ai dit non.
What about your work? Wouldn't you want to finish that first?
Well, finish work before I settle down, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, I love my work. You know I do. I'm not going to finish it. I'm going to keep going as long as I can. I don't see why it has to be one or the other. Would you give up work to have children?
Soleil, allez.
I
Je ne
would.
sais pas.
I really would.
Well, I think the thing is, I wouldn't expect a man to give it all up. Not if he really loved his work. So why does the rest of the world think that we should give it all up? I keep
Elle a
thinking
pas
about all
tort.
these bright young women I'm teaching, and I'm
Oula.
scared. I'm scared that despite all they've achieved, despite the fact that they're walking out into the world with a degree from Cambridge, the first thing they'll be asked is, how fast can you type?
You're probably right. It's a real waste of talent.
It really is a waste, you're right. Even the jobs they get, they're not expected to keep once they've had children. All it needs is people to stand up to it.
D'accord.
No, you're right. I think women have every right to state their claim.
Not a woman this time. Women have been making a stand, throwing themselves under horses since the suffragettes. We need men to start fighting for it.
Bah, je suis d'accord.
You can count on me.
I hope you do make a stand. Won't become part of all that.
Vraiment, les plans qui sont utilisés. Moi, je suis d'accord avec toi, Gabark. Les plans sont trop beaux. Enfin, je trouve que la mise en scène est très intelligente, en fait, et vraiment réussie.
I think you're probably right there.
He doesn't know about any of this.
Non, mais le prof, on va peut-être le tuer, en fait. Hein.
Exactly.
Je pense, hein. On va lui fumer sa mère. Hein. C'est quand même lui qui a dit que les femmes à l'université, blablabla. Tu lui diras, n'est-ce pas?
Of course I will. I'll go straight to his office as soon as we're back.
S'il est pas content, on le défonce.
You promised me that.
Oui, mais moi je promets toujours, je fais toujours ce que je promets.
Good.
This is good, isn't it?
Franchement, ça donne trop envie de se promener. En fait, t'as l'impression de sentir le soleil et tout, et le fait que ce soit paisible, j'ai trop envie d'y aller, quoi. Bon, ça doit être le nom du truc norvégien, ça me paraîtrait pas étonnant. Eh ben, let's go. J'espère qu'il y a, je sais pas, une petite lettre, un petit truc à trouver dans le bateau. Parce que c'est de plus en plus mystique, hein. Après... Oh, alors là, je suis en train de me dire un truc. Est-ce qu'ils se sont pas tous barrés parce que le compteur Geiger, là, ça s'est pas affolé et qu'il y a trop de radiation? Et en fait, lui, là, depuis tout à l'heure, il est genre dans les radiations à fond. Ah, c'est quand il allait lui annoncer. On l'avait vu ça tout à l'heure. Mais juste là, en fait. On n'avait pas vu plus. On va lui... On va lui mettre la misère. Voilà. Il va pas être content.
You think so? Thank you.
Not at all. It's your work. I think the direction you took it gave it something of real value. Well, as I say, quite apart from the climate side of things, the method you developed to track.
Ah, mais ça pue, ça.
I can see it having far.
Je pense qu'il va nous faire du chantage.
Not just in your own field. It's marvelous.
I'm glad you think so.
First-rate piece of work, Peter. First-rate. This other name on here, Dr. Clara.
Ah non, on le retire pas, hein.
I presume we can drop that.
Drop it? Why would I do that?
Oh, well, I understand you probably had some little research assistants, but, well, we all have secretaries. We just don't usually put the name on the front cover of the paper.
What are you suggesting?
Tell me, have you seen your friend Joseph recently, Samuel?
Et je les emmerde, c'est des cons.
I have.
Doing so well in their new positions. I would dearly love to see the same for you, Peter. And more for you, in fact.
Well, thank you.
It would be so well deserved after all these years.
Le risque que j'ai pris, quel risque?
Risk. A boy from a grammar school, first in his family to make it to
Ok.
university, you know what I'm saying. It's been really wonderful to give you this opportunity. I would just hate you to throw it away by misattributing your own hard work, that's all, for whatever reasons you might have.
Throwing it away? What do you mean?
I mean, there is a world of possibility.
Mais moi, je suis pas d'accord en fait.
Well, as I say,
Je sais pas si on peut vraiment faire quelque chose.
and I'm not the only one who thinks so.
You've given it to someone else already.
I knew a few who I thought might be interested. I thought you'd be pleased.
Faut surtout pas qu'on lui réponde rectangle parce que ça va être, on va accepter ce qu'il dit donc.
I'm sure you would be able to cope, but I think it's perhaps not quite the sort of thing you'd like to foist on a young woman's shoulders.
Whatever it is, I'm sure
Yes.
Clara could handle it.
Très bien.
With this name on here, there is a good chance it will cause problems.
I'm sure I could handle them.
This isn't all about you.
Tout le monde, c'est-à-dire.
It's for everyone. Clara was close with Molly Shannon, wasn't she? The one suspected of being a communist spy.
I'm afraid I don't know.
Well, it's true. How close they were is the real question. Clara
Je savais pas quoi
joined
répondre.
on that anti-British protest march, I hear.
People are saying Clara's a spy now.
Nobody's saying anything.
D'accord, ouais, style. Ok. Genre, s'il y a son nom, ils vont poser des
A lot
questions.
of people, very important people, believe you are either with this country or against it. Some of the benefactors of this college, for example. My father used to call this university one of the greatest contributions
Je sais pas ce qu'il veut exactement.
Britain has made to the world. I would agree with that. Wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
I'd hate to be the one to undermine it. The affair with this Cambridge 4 business has been bad enough. We can't change the past, Peter.
Hmm?
But we can learn from it. Before we fool ourselves into remembering it too kindly. Now, with this name on here, and the associations one might make,
Bah non.
you see what I'm saying?
Putain.
If you met Clara, I'm sure you'd
Voilà.
agree her name should be on the paper.
Good God!
On va se battre jusqu'au bout. Non mais on a compris, mais c'est juste qu'on veut pas t'entendre en fait.
This is precisely
Oh là là.
the way the rot sets in. It's the slow knife.
Allez.
Members of this university were recruited to spy for the Soviet Union 10 years ago.
Bah, dans 10 ans, tu seras plus là.
Now, members of this university are demanding we lay down our weapons. The only defense we have against the very same foreign power. What happens in 10 years' time? And what happens to the integrity of this college in 10 years? If you share your work on a whim with a girl you've taken a fancy to,
Bah, peut-être on sera mariés, on sera heureux, et toi t'es un vieux con et tu finiras tout seul. Non?
cannot survive by making oneself vulnerable. That is why this university is still here. That is why I am still here. I hope you understand how much I care about your success. It's so common for work to fade into obscurity after it's published. It would be a shame
Ah.
if yours were denied my full-throated support, especially after so many years.
I've spent years working on this.
I cannot make your decisions for you, Peter. By all means, publish with Clara as a co-author if you're feeling generous, but if you do, you'll
Mais
have to
quel
take your
salopard.
chances. It would be difficult for me to bring to bear any influence I have. By way of illustration, I've an address in Whitehall to give you.
Thank you.
Afraid I can't tell you much more now, but he's a good man. Cambridge man.
D'accord, il y a une autre raison de laisser Clara à l'écart. Pourquoi?
You may find there's one more reason to leave Clara out of things. I'm sure things will become clear soon.
I think you've made things very clear.
Well, let me know what you decide. Just knock any time. My door is always open.
Merde, on s'est endormi où? Sur le bateau? Après, on avait peut-être besoin de repos aussi. Hein. Je crois que c'est mort, ils nous ont pas vus. Hein. Bah, faut qu'on marche jusque là-bas. Ah bah, let's go. Hein. On repart à l'aventure. Ça me paraît complexe. Hein. En vrai, je sais pas si on peut choisir de faire autre chose que de la laisser de côté. Parce que ça se trouve, on va choisir de pas la laisser de côté. Mais soit il lui arrive malheur, soit elle croit qu'on l'a laissé de côté. Genre, il tourne le truc en mode... ils nous écoutent pas, ils enlèvent son nom de l'article. Et elle croit que c'est nous alors que c'est pas nous, quoi. Oh non, c'est le bateau. Mais il est con, lui. Jean-Michel? Je sens que c'est la fin. Hein. Genre le début de la fin, quoi. Putain, il y a des tombes et tout, quoi. Et là-bas, je sais pas, c'est des maisons, c'est quoi? Et on a encore un bateau. Mais qui a des trous dedans. Ok. Ok, il y a une maison. Putain, est-ce qu'on peut essayer de faire un truc dedans, quoi? Ce serait bien. Ah ok, on refait la scène, quoi. Et bam! Je me demande si on lui avait parlé différemment, est-ce qu'on aurait affirmé que ouais, c'est bon Clara, on s'en bat les couilles, quoi. A envoyé en morse secret de J. Schwartz, cartographie américaine de l'Antarctique assignée à la base norvégienne. Glissement de terrain, ah ouais, SOS, glissement de terrain a détruit habitation principale, utilisé compétences médicales pour aider Norvégiens. Un blessé, 2 morts, possible activité soviétique. Ancien navire derrière la montagne, inutilisable, abandonné. Envoyé navire, aide nécessaire. Et bah c'est la dèche, hein. D'accord, donc on peut sortir là. Ok, ça serait bien qu'on se pose en fait. Après, ils disent qu'ils l'ont soigné, ils ont peut-être des médicaments ou des trucs à disposition.
Dr. Hamilton.
Ah, c'est le fameux monsieur qu'on devait voir là.
So good to meet you.
How do you do?
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il va nous dire lui?
Excuse me, I won't be a moment. Still 3 o'clock, yes? Oh no, no need to reschedule. This won't take long. Should be very quick. Right then, please do take a seat. Delighted you could make it to London. I do hope you get the time to enjoy it a little too, considering how busy you've been recently.
Thank you. I'll try to.
Good, do. Anyway, I imagine you're wondering why we asked you here. Well, it can't have surprised you that your field of study has been of increasing interest to us, especially since the war.
Oh, you're interested in climatology?
Oh, of course.
Ouais, mais pour espionner, pour les radiations et tout. Certainement.
You know about that?
Oh, yes, your professor, John Hargreaves, passed us a copy. And it's impressive, the amount of information you've managed to gather. Although I imagine the process of gathering it was rather difficult on your limited budget.
I had some help.
Ah merde, on n'aurait pas dû dire un petit peu.
Oh, yes, we heard about that. As I said, we were most impressed and wanted to
J'aurais
make
dû
you an
répondre
offer.
l'autre.
Reward, even.
What kind of offer?
Well, you've no doubt taken your budget to its limits by now. What would you say if I could guarantee you a practically unlimited budget for further study?
Et en échange,
Sure you
je
have the
mets
best
que mon nom.
equipment, like the Americans. Take you right to the heart of things.
The heart of things.
I believe you traced the source of the radiation back to Antarctica, didn't you?
I did.
I'd say that warrants further study on location.
Ah bah, ça a été un piège à con, hein, dis donc.
It does.
I'm glad you agree. We could place you with the Falkland Islands Dependency Survey working in Antarctica, scientist bods. Happy amateurs, very passionate like yourself. Of course, you'd probably have to sort a few things out with the other names
Voilà.
you saw on the paper before you go. I hope that wouldn't be too difficult, considering what's on offer.
The other name, Clara, you mean?
Lovely name. Probably for the best she wouldn't be able to go. Oh, not my say-so, I'm afraid. It's run a bit like the army down there. No women allowed.
I don't think she'd like the idea.
I can assure you this is bigger than any one person.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what this is yet.
I see. Well, you signed those papers on your way in earlier, so I'm at liberty to tell you a little more. Things in the Antarctic, they've been a little strained recently. Lots of vested interests, territorial claims overlapping. Some sides wanting to secure the resources under the ground. Now, this kind of thing has been going on for decades, of course.
What kind of thing?
Oh, the Germans were flying over there, dropping swastikas in big circles.
Ah bon?
Before the war, that is. All a bit ridiculous, really. Now, I'm afraid it's the Soviets we've got to contend with. Bit of a royal mess, if you ask me. Still,
Je me demande
we're
si c'est vrai
trying
ou
to
si c'est une
work-
légende.
Why would you do that? Isn't it dangerous?
The idea is to avert danger, I believe. It should all be in everyone's interest, you see. Every country signed up to something called the Antarctic Treaty. All a rather clever bit of politicking that happened behind the scenes a few years ago. Set up to ensure that Antarctica is used for strictly peaceful purposes. No weapons are to be used. No one can make any future claims on the land. Now, if it sticks, everyone will be frightfully happy. Every side content that they've staked their claim. No more aggression, let's say.
No World War III, you mean?
Quite. We've managed to placate the Soviets so far. This is all strictly confidential, but the sounds coming from Whitehall are not good. We're rather worried that it might all fall through.
How worried are you?
Worried enough, but there's no immediate cause for alarm. Well, in addition to the climate science you'd be able to do, tracking the radiation in the clouds and so forth, we'd like you to inform us of any other sources of radiation out there, what the readings are. If there are any bombs being set off on the continent, it's important that we know as much as we can about them. We don't know what the Soviets might do next. You'd be using the very best equipment, as I said, useful for your career, useful for us.
This is still climate science, yes?
Absolutely right. The less we're involved, the better, really. But as I say, if you can help us in this small way, it would certainly help that career of yours.
How can you help, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, after speaking with a few people, Professor Hargreaves, for example, I'm sure that whatever your academic ambitions, after working on something as important as this...
Oui, mais faut que j'enlève le nom de Clara, quoi.
And if nothing else, think of the adventure of it. What a reward it would be for all your hard work. What do you think?
You want me to decide now?
Oh, not straight away, but time is rather tight. We'd need an answer soon. Sorry, I've got a meeting in Westminster in 20 minutes. We'll have to cut this short. It's been very good to meet you. Do let me know.
Ouais, en fait, il m'accorde même pas 5-10 minutes en mode, bon, de toute façon, le choix, il est vite fait, quoi.
This Clara thing feels like a sticking point. All I can say is, sometimes we all have to answer to something greater than ourselves. Why not think of it as an opportunity for you and to do what's right?
What's right?
I'm sure you understand. Women come and go.
Les femmes, ça se remplace. Bah, super ambiance, dis donc.